Good day, colleagues. My name is Okechukwu Kunze. On my persuasive speech, I'll be discussing why we should maintain airline safety rules and regulations. The need to maintain airline safety regulation is something to be taken seriously by everyone, including the government, agencies, and other bodies that are related directly or indirectly to the airline industry. The United States airline industry is very important because it operates like the vein of the country. It helps in the distribution and transportation of personnel and cargoes throughout the country. Air safety rules and regulations cover all activities that makes air travel safe. And this includes the investigation, categorization of failure, prevention of failure through regulations, training, and education. Being a keen observer of the airline industry and also with the research I've done after recent terrorist attacks, threats to the industry, I would like to share my knowledge on this topic. A better understanding of what is going on in the airline industry will help prepare us to which actions we will take to make the industry and also air traveling a safe one. Every one of us makes use of air traveling once in a while and is also aware of the recent threats to the industry, especially the threats and attempted threats to the life of travelers and the airlines by terrorist organizations. And also as it relates to the recent issues concerning the use of scanners, the pound down issues on our airports. For us to better understand the need to maintain our airline safety rules and regulations, I'm going to cover the following points of my argument. The first point is how terrorism is one of the main threats. And my second point will be how do we prevent the threats. And the last point will be related airline agencies and their responsibilities. On the first main point, which is on terrorism threats, the airline industry has been threatened by terrorism for decades now. From the crashing of airplanes on the Twin Towers to the present attempt against UPS and FedEx cargo aircraft, the threat has remained constant. As we have seen for many years, terrorists have long attacked or attempted to attack aircraft. When security measures were put in place to counter the 9/11 style attack, the attackers quickly responded by going to onboard suicide attacks with explosive device concealed in shoes. And when the shoe tactics was discovered and shoes began to be screened, they switched to devices containing camouflaged liquid explosive. When that plot failed, security measures were altered to restrict the quantity of liquids that people could take aboard aircraft. We saw a shift to the underwear bomb attack last Christmas. It is also important to understand that the threat to our aircraft does not come only from terrorist organizations. We also have threats from intelligence officers, militant groups, and also mentally disturbed individuals. On preventing the threats, which is my second point to cover, the threats to our airline safety are real and needs the collective efforts of everyone. This means a joint effort by the citizens, the government, and agencies responsible in the day-to-day running of the airline industry. The government, in conjunction with related agencies, have set out rules and regulations to be followed to make air travel safe, and it is the responsibility of all to abide by these rules to make this work for our own safety. The introduction of body scanners at our airport and various security screening introduced is to help detect and prevent explosive items being taken on board our aircraft. It is our responsibility to be part of this fight by submitting ourselves and luggages to proper screening and security checks. Enhanced random security measures should also be adopted for flights to the United States from international destinations. Aviation security is a shared responsibility, and countries around the world should work together to increase the safety of air travel. The third point I'll cover here, and which is the last point, is as it relates the agencies and their responsibilities. The threat to air safety is a shared challenge, and ensuring air safety is a shared responsibility. The United States Transportation Security Administration, the TSA, should work closely with international partners to share best practice for security checkpoints, air cargo screenings, employee security procedures, baggage screening, explosive detection technology, and other related issues relating to air travel. Other countries should also be made to work closely with TSA to enhance their aviation security by improving testing and use of advanced technologies at their airports. And by working together, different countries and their airline safety agencies will be able to work for a common goal of making air travel a safe one. In concluding this essay, I'll go ahead and review the main points once again. Having understood the threat to airline safety and the forms of threats, it is now our responsibility to be part of the fight to make our airline and air travel a safe one. It is our responsibility to submit ourselves, our luggages, to safe screening, and also being on alert to be able to identify threats to our aircraft when we see one. Airline safety is a collective responsibility of all, including government agencies, and it is the responsibility of TSA to work closely with other countries because air travel involves more than a single country. My closing thoughts for this is let us all be part of the fight to make the fastest means of transportation the safest means of transportation. This is the end of my presentation, and I wish each and everyone safe and happy air travel in the future. Thanks and have a nice day.